I'm the future department manager. Why don't you let me handle your documents since I'm the rising star? Ah, good to see you've worked on it.
Trouble Busters!
Alan, I'd like you to be in charge of the large contract that we discussed the other day. Really? Whoa, yes! My name is Alan. My years of hard work have finally been recognized, and I'm now in charge of a large contract. I'm feeling wonderful. I see. A large contract, huh? That's good. I smell promotion. Mr. Marcus? Yes, Shane? Mr. Marcus, I've been able to make a reservation for the hotel that you said you've been wanting to stay at. Really? That's great, Shane. Jeez, he's like a completely different person when he's in front of our departmental manager. You're in charge of that contract too? Yup. Mr. Marcus said that it's best if the two of us work together on it. I see. If he says so. Okay, let's give it our best. This was how both Shane and I were assigned the new contract. We started working on generating the presentation documents. What? Are you gonna do the presentation by yourself? I'm the future department manager. Why don't you let me handle your documents since I'm the rising star? I mean, you're making it sound like you're asking me to make a sudden investment, but we're supposed to work on it together. Unlike you, I'm handling other clients, so I don't have the luxury of time to generate the documents. Then I don't mind generating the documents and presenting them on my own. But you tend to get nervous, right? So I'm happy to help you. For example, you didn't know what to do when you saw a beautiful lady the other day, right? That's a personal matter. I do my best when it comes to work. Also, you said manager, but Mr. Marcus said it too. He said that I'm a diligent and hard worker. He had a lot of great things to say. And to add, you forgot your cell phone at a client's office the other day, and I ended up bringing it to you, right? Yeah, I remember. You'd end up owing to others, but I guess you don't even care to help your friend when he needs help. I appreciate you for what you've done, right? So, consider this repaying a favor. Okay, fine, but the things that I could do to help you with the project... Thanks! Bye! Hey, Shane! So, I've been able to make progress with the documents, but... All right, time to spin to win! Shane, is that something you should be doing at work? It's okay, it's just a small break. If you have time to be doing that, can you help me with the project at least? I'm saving up my power. Shane, I heard that the documents are being prepared seamlessly. I'm counting on you. Yes, I'll try my best. Mr. Future Manager. Shane is so good at talking to people. He's grabbing everyone's attention. Alan, did you see that earlier? Everyone's been having high hopes for me. That's amazing. Especially with this large contract, my promotion is at stake. I'm sure I'll have everyone's attention once I'm successful with it. I can't stop smiling just from imagining it. So now, Alan, make sure you keep working on it. Okay. I finally get to work on a large project, and I was so excited to do it. But why am I suddenly feeling frustrated? That guy isn't even doing anything, but he's trying to steal all the credit. Is this really okay? Don't I deserve to be acknowledged for the amount of effort I put into this? But then our department manager personally asked us to handle this project, so I can't just do whatever I decide to do. What should I do? Alan, how's everything going with the document preparation? It's going fine. I've been spending a lot of time doing some research. I see. Well, I'm fine as long as the document is ready. You're fine as long as... Fine as long as... Hold on. I think I know what to do. I came up with an idea at that time. I'm not letting him get away with this. Trouble Busters! It's finally a meeting day. Let's do this. Good to see you've worked on it. Alan, the meeting is about to start. I'm sorry, I finished last minute. The document is ready. If you're working until the last minute, you must be confident with it. Yup, I'm sure you'll be surprised. I wish you the best. I look forward to it. Once I'm successful with this contract, I'll be promoted soon. Now, please go ahead and start your presentation. Yes, I'll be doing this presentation. So, now, about this project... Wait, what? Shane, what's the matter? Well, wait. No matter how many pages I turn, they're all blank. What on earth is going on? Oh, God. This is bad. I gotta... please excuse me for a minute. Hey, Shane! Alan, why'd you give me the document with all blank pages? Well, you said you're fine with anything, right? What the heck? I didn't mean it that way when I said I'm fine with anything. You can get mad at me all you want, but are you sure you want to be away from the meeting for so long? You said you'll be doing the presentation all on your own, right? But then you were supposed to be in charge of coming up with the project proposal. Then you'd better do something about this. Are you sure you're okay with having me do something about this? Yeah, so give me the... Hey, where are you going? That's enough. I can't wait any longer. I'd like to cancel this meeting and reconsider the business opportunity with your company. Mr. Collins, please don't say that. Please, hold on a moment. Alan! Mr. Collins, we're very sorry to keep you waiting. I'll go ahead and proceed with the presentation in place of Shane from here on out. What? Why are you trying to... About this project, I said wait! Alan, you can't... Shane, read the room. Yes, sir. That was all. Thank you so much for your time. Whoa! Bravo, bravo, bravo! That's a wonderful project. You were very meticulous with the details you talked about, and I ended up being dragged in. I'm very sorry for my rude behavior earlier. I won't be questioning what happened in the beginning. Thank you very much. I'm very honored to hear your words. What? Why? This wasn't supposed to go this way. Oh, Shane, aren't you glad? Well, so now about our next meeting. Alan, I heard you did a stellar job during the meeting with Bus Trub Corporation. I was impressed too. Mr. Collins said that he'd like us to proceed with this project under your lead too. What is this, deja vu? No, it's not. Our positions have flipped. Alan, please keep it up. Hold on a second. Shane, what's the matter? Don't you think this is strange? Why is Alan stealing everyone's attention? That's because Alan was the key to success for this meeting. If Alan hadn't chosen to be in that meeting room that very moment, they could have ended up terminating the entire contract. Sir, that's not true. He stole my presentation. I didn't steal anything from anyone. You asked me to do something about it, so I did. That wasn't what I was trying to say! It was because you gave me the blank document! It's true that I handed you the blank document, but was there a problem with that? As I said, you said that you were fine with anything! I mean, a blank document? Alan, what's going on? It's exactly as I said! Alan tried to trick me! He had a complete document, but he did it on purpose! Mr. Marcus, I'm sorry for causing all this confusion, but I thought that I deserved to be recognized for the amount of effort that I put into this project. Huh? Don't you think it would have been just wrong for me to hand over the document that I made from scratch for no reason? That's true. And you're at fault too, Mr. Marcus. This project was supposed to be handled on my own. But why did you decide to have Shane join me? That was where it all started. That was because Shane has a kind personality, so I thought it would be fine if I had him join. Well, Shane has always been kissing up to him all the time. That's not the only reason. You're a shy person, while I'm very good at speaking. So that's why we decided on this. Are you still talking about that? Let me ask then, was there anything wrong with the presentation that I had earlier? Yeah, you sounded a little nervous. No, he was speaking very clearly. Mr. Collins said great things about him, and that proves the point. Mr. Marcus? There's also something else that I was curious about. What is it? I was told that you were busy with something else today, and that was why Shane had been in charge of the presentation. I was under the impression that the two of you worked together to come up with the documents, too. Jeez, he's such a genius liar. Alan, you said that you did it from scratch, which I don't understand. That's right, Mr. Marcus. Alan is exaggerating. I don't gain anything from lying to you, do I? But then, Shane is reliable, and I wouldn't have thought that there would be anything wrong with him. My kiss-ups are kicking in their effects. See? Did you hear what Mr. Marcus just said? Even then, he's still doubtful. At least nothing sounded as if what you said was justified. If you're going to insist so badly, do you have proof that I didn't help you with the documents at all? Spin to win. Huh? It's something that someone says all the time during work. Whenever you weren't here, Mr. Marcus. Hey! We're not talking about that right now. Shane, is that true? No, it's not. He's lying. Alan is just making it up. I guess this won't even prove anything. Then let's have you guys take a look at this. Huh? All the edit history is under Alan's name. Huh? What's going on? The tool that I used to generate the presentation document this time was something that was saved online, so it shows who made the edits at what time. Oh my goodness! Okay, fine! I'll admit that you took a larger role when it came to generating the document, but I came up with the project! I was the one who gave a bunch of ideas! The project, huh? Why are you looking at me like that? Let's make things black and white about that, too! What? Shane, if you're telling the truth, you'd be able to answer all the questions that I ask right now. Fine, let's do this! All right, tell me everything about the budget, deadline, and number of workers required to develop the new project Trust Shelter. Huh? Shane, I also mentioned this during the meeting earlier, too. See, I knew it. Fine. The deadline will be in a month. The budget'll be around $100,000. We'll need about 50 people. They're all wrong! The correct answer is a 3-month deadline, $330,000 budget, and 25 workers. What? Oh, now that you mention it... Shane? No, it's not what it looks like. I just had a brain fart. It happens all the time. How do you even have a brain fart? Why are you also taking Alan's side? Alan's questions are all essential knowledge when developing a new product. If you were taking part in this project alongside him, you should have known that information. There's no way you'd forget this information. I mean, he suddenly asked so many questions, so I got confused. Even though it was something that I talked about just earlier, it's challenging to memorize every detail about a project that you weren't involved with. To give an example, it's the same thing as how you can't memorize the lyrics for your favorite song, no matter how much you like that song. What exactly do you mean? If I wasn't mistaken, I felt like he was looking the other way the entire time I was presenting. He seemed almost as if he didn't want to pay attention to my presentation at all. You knowingly asked me those questions! So, are you admitting it? What? You just admitted it yourself! Based on what you said right now, you're admitting that you weren't even paying attention during the meeting, too! That's not what I meant! I mean, Alan, you're being terrible! Terrible? It only looks to me like you're digging yourself a deeper hole! Oh, shut up! Shane, if you want to be properly acknowledged, you need to put in the necessary amount of effort! That's why I'm trying to get promoted in the proper way! Either way, based on what we talked about, you can't continue to insist that you've been taking part in this project at all! Shane, I've been acknowledging your personality and approachability, but this is such a shame. I can't help but consider this against your work ethics. Oh, sir, please! Damn it, I can't give up all the credit for Alan like this. Wait, hold on. What's so funny? My approachability, that's it! I mean, even if I get everyone to praise me, I thought it might look bad, as if I'm just keeping all the credit on my own. So I decided to let Alan look good this time around. You're not making any sense. Then how are you going to justify all that you said earlier? I was just acting earlier. By making myself look like I'm in a bad position, I'd make you look amazing. Isn't it perfect? That excuse isn't going to cut it, but everything is okay at the end of the day, right? The meeting went well with Bus Trub Corporation, and Alan was praised. No one lost anything. You're being extreme. Agreed. I just can't get out of this bad situation. I'm sorry to disturb you when you guys are all busy. What's the matter? Mr. Frederick from Burt Marketing is here. Burt Marketing. I believe that's the client that Alan and Shane were in charge of, right? Yes, but they don't have an appointment with us today. I'm sorry to show up without any notice. I happen to be in the area. No problem, sir. Whoa! Mr. Frederick, did you take a look at the document? Yes. Document? Alan, I'm sorry that I stayed ahead of you, but I went ahead and sent them the document. What? Mr. Frederick, wasn't that document perfect? Mr. Marcus, I've been secretly proceeding with the business opportunity that was discussed with Burt Marketing, too. I'm sure this'll even things out with what happened earlier. How dare you do this without even talking to me? Wait, hold on a second. I believe that document was... Early bird gets the worm. The luck is on my side now. I'm sure I can make up for what happened earlier. I'm not sure why you're getting your hopes up high, but I'm currently not in that mood. I'm here today to complain about something. Huh? To complain? It's about the project proposal that you submitted. What on earth was that? What? I looked at the proposal, but there were just random words all lined up. No graphs, and the font settings weren't even fixed. It was so hard to read. Well, to add, considering the budgets and actual costs, it's way far from proceeding. Mr. Frederick, that can't be true. That document was... Shane, I knew it. What is it, Alan? You must have sent that document to him. That's right, but what is it? That was just a rough draft, and it was mostly unfinished work. Of course there were flaws to it. Oh my goodness! Why did you do that without even talking to me? The deadline was approaching, though, right? No, the deadline was modified. Mr. Frederick emailed both of us. I don't know anything about that email. It was sent at 4:15 p.m. exactly a week ago. It's been sent to you and me. And I have the email in my sent box, too. So, Shane, you keep jumping the gun at the wrong time toward the wrong direction. Or, don't tell me. No, I just wanted to shine like a star. So, Shane, you were the one in charge of creating that document, but we can't afford to waste our time on such a lousy document. Shane was in charge of the documents, huh? Alan was the one who came up with that document, and I was just the person who sent it. How dare you? But it's the truth! Enough with the excuses. I could tell by looking at the conversation history and emails. On my end, we were told that Shane was the one who sent us the document. Yep, it's clear. You must have been trying to do the same thing with Mr. Frederick's company, too. And to add, you ended up sending an incomplete document to our client. That's just rude. Oh, please! On Alan's end, he didn't end up getting his credit stolen, so everything is okay. No, you're only making things worse. Stop making it sound as if things are okay. Oh, God. I'd like to give some further thought before proceeding with this business opportunity at this time. Mr. Frederick, oh, please. Goodbye. Wait, sir! Mr. Frederick! There's actually a very complicated yet wonderful reason behind this. Shane? Yep, you need to learn a lesson about this. I agree. Hold on a second. I didn't have any bad intentions. I was doing it for the sake of our company. You're not doing anything for the company's sake. You're only after your benefit. It doesn't only go for the presentation from today, but just how much longer are you going to do whatever you want? I'll never do it again. I'm sorry. Alan, as long as you forgive me. You're being way too easy on yourself. I guess I have no choice. Mr. Marcus, there's a delicious tonkatsu restaurant that opened near the station. Tonkatsu is your favorite food, right? We can perhaps go together. We'll have a serious conversation later. Oh no! I can only picture myself in a terrible future! After that, Shane got a serious talking to from Mr. Marcus. Whether he was ashamed of his actions or truly remorseful, it's unclear. But in the end, he chose to resign on his own. As for the situation with Mr. Frederick, once I explained the circumstances and delivered the final materials myself, we were able to continue doing business with him. As for me, the meeting with Bus Trub Corporation marked a turning point for me, and things have been steadily improving ever since. I've made a vow to keep creating products that bring smiles to our customers' faces. Trouble Busters!